right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury, but a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for Umar Nurmagomedov, he's going to show you just how good he really is. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, San Jose, California, a man who I believe is the most dominant force in the game at present, UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You know, for Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's a guy that has dominated every person that he's faced inside the octagon. He has a great Sambo background, but it's all the takedowns that he mixes well together that allows him to gain top position, and when he's on top, his ground control is second to none. He can move from position to position seamlessly. And when he's on top, he's constantly doing damage. It's the ground and pound of Khabib Nurmagomedov that is his biggest and best attribute.
And what's crazy to me is to hear you tell stories about him in training that we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what he can do in there.
J.A., I don't believe that we have seen the finished version. I think when he's in the octagon, he's fighting at about 75% of what I see on a daily basis at the gym.
Well, history is going to look back fondly on Khabib Nurmagomedov, but every time he competes, he puts his status as one of the greatest fighters of all time on the line, and that status, of course, on the line yet again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
That kick lands.
Nice combination by the chin.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you that he's going to take you down, and he has so many ways of getting to that takedown. He's as good as they come in terms of setting him up, and right away he gets the fight exactly where he needs it to be.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, side control now.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
That one landed clean.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these trends.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Under 2 minutes in round one. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Umar Nurmagomedov.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Nice.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Umar Nurmagomedov. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. And now he's in side control.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
That was a solid punch.
Oh, nice right hand from Khabib Nurmagomedov. DC, we talk so much about the wrestling and the grappling. You can't sleep on Nurmagomedov's boxing. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
That was nice. Oh, he got to the spot.
Nurmagomedov's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's got his back now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Oh, big elbow.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Fight IQ on 100 as this guy continues to target that swollen area.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Side control now. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today. Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under 2 minutes now to go. Khabib's in half guard now. Oh, right into mount. Good jab there by the champion. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger. Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. While sometimes our stand guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way. Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Nurmagomedov's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Great job landing from the top position. Gotta be careful. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Nurmagomedov's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's gonna open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. Not focus on the blood, don't worry about the cut. Just protect it. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight. Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Good body work with that hook.
He's hurt bad.
Oh!
Oh!
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Nurmagomedov?
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he's got the submission locked in now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here.
Look at that, it's tight. Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that on to the opposite side.
Oh, he's out. All right, feet on the hips here. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in a fight.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. What a strike from off of his back. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Nurmagomedov.
Because of redness on his body, man.
Relentless pressure from the top by Umar Nurmagomedov. All right, closed guard now.
Now he's trying to guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fault. No reversal is not fault. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Now he's got good body position, yup.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, another blow hits right on that swollen area. He is in real trouble now. Referee may want to look for the doctor soon. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hip, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks.
Hand fight.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Look at him, he's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. While the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You know he's going after it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about this championship round.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round to fight. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
You have to fight back.
Nurmagomedov's a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside position between rounds.
That was nice strike.
Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Nurmagomedov.
Beautiful jab lands.
So Khabib Nurmagomedov at his methodical best tonight and gets another takedown right there.
Khabib is one of those guys that will tell you what he's going to do. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Now he's going full mount.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. Well, these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that is, oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Oh, he's out.
Look at that. Recognizing right in this position.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Back mount now. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Nurmagomedov's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
You gotta be careful, Umar.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Nurmagomedov's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure.
And there you go again, half guard.
1
where he wants to be.
Nicely done. Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. He's up. What submission defense on display?
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Lands the ground and pound strike. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner, and Nurmagomedov's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, there's that patented leg kick.
Beautiful punch lands. Another one.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. He's in the mountain.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. On to the mount. That was a slick transition.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He's got to be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. In the half guard.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here.
Beautiful transition.
Nurmagomedov's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. A series of punches from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired and that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, the referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed. But, I mean, he got beat up, lived to fight another day. I think the official saved him.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so no surprise, Khabib Nurmagomedov gets it done in a big way yet again. He was at his grappling best tonight, and even when people seem to think they know what's coming,